Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir. We're still celebrating Winter's Day, and I'm going to make my way over to Ye Old Temple of the Ages, which you might be asking yourself, what does that have to do with Winter's Day? And the answer is, well, it has a lot to do with Winter's Day, because we have a Melandru's Watcher we need to go talk to. So, fighting in a Winter Wonderland. It's good of you to stand up to Balthazar and Grenth to protect the joy of the holiday season. Once your party is ready, I can send you to the battle. We are ready to join the battle. Yes, we are. The Great Snowball Fight of the Gods. So, my impression is that this is a little bit of a MOBA-like thing. We have our I don't know, general trash mobs or whatever running off. We need to go and take down the stuff of the other side. So naturally, we've got ourselves. This is an Anvil Rock, by the way. This is the Anvil Rock map. Like, I recognized it. I don't know what that says about me that I'm like, oh yeah, that's Anvil Rock. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. Now, obviously, we're on the Melandru's side of things. We also have more health, because we're under Godly Yuletide, which we move faster, as well as having 1,000 health, as opposed to a mere thing. Also, we have Snow Flurry instead of Snow Down the Shirt. And this target foes hex with snow down the... yeah, sure. Well, its description is wrong. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway. This says... Target foes hex with snow down the shirt for 10 seconds. Also, you create a snow flurry at target foe's location that lasts for 5 seconds. Foes in the area of snow flurry take 25 damage per second and are crippled for 2 seconds. So that's actually pretty strong. I just wasn't paying attention and I let myself get wrecked by that thing. So anyway, the goal here is more or less to just take down everything from their side and not let our side go down completely, which is obviously bad. So we need to do something about this General of Grenth. Wow, there are a lot of dudes running around here. Hey, Jack Frost. Are you nipping at my canoes? Oh, you're healed for 250 health and have plus 10 health regeneration for 10 seconds. Well, she ends if you use the skill. I see. So they made that significantly better. Good to be aware of. I'm going to use my sideways move skill. Oh, these deal 75 damage, and these deal 150. So everything's just kind of amped up in terms of how powerful it is kind of what I'm seeing. Snare everybody so they can't run off. Looks like we're doing okay. I better not stand in that. That seems like it'd be bad to stand in. I don't know how long this is gonna take actually. I was kind of curious about that. Do your best, Gwen. I don't know where the rest of my heroes are. Honestly, they might be just at the spawn point, uncertain of how to get to me or something. Let's not stand over there, shall we? Well, that was painful. See if this elucidates where my heroes are. It might. I have to wait until it actually res me. It's apparently like every 30 seconds. I think that if you go with the After Dark Balthazar, you can do a PvP version of this. Well, can is probably one of those relative terms. In so much as it would require there to be people to do it with, and that might be strongly lacking, shall we say. I imagine that would be the case. Ooh, there's quite the crowd here is what I'm seeing. Mugs are rangers with their whole flurry of ice type skill. Interesting that a General of Grenth made it all the way down here, but I'm not quite sure how this is set up in terms of some of that stuff, so. Okay. Heh, dropping snowmen on them. They definitely have the setup so that way our characters are more powerful than the AI characters. Mind of Grenth. Maybe you should be snared. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I can drop this on it. Oh. Well, I don't have a good answer to that. I mean, my response is more or less this one of, like, let's try to take this thing out. Although... I can make my way over this direction. A couple of Dwayna generals and Melandru generals and stuff. Yes, I see that. I don't know how dangerous these champions of Balthazar are. One of the things that's really powerful here is that the with this skill is that the snow down the shirt hex makes a damage interrupt. So, yeah, that's very strong. I don't know where all of my heroes are. Yeah. Had to move just that tiny bit because the person was out of range, didn't you? Sure. Oh, interesting. Now that I'm close to here, I'm spawning over here. Where are they going? I'd like to avoid getting knocked out, thanks. It's probably a terrible use of that, but whatever. Wow, that skill is just so good. Eh. Oh well. That fellow's almost down. Kind of going through this side a little bit, just because things have been weakened so much over here. But I don't know if there's a way that I can kind of get more stuff spawning or not. That'd be good, but probably what I should do, actually, now that I think about it, is I should probably take those 3 heroes and send them over there. And then take the other 4 with me. Wow, that was pain. But if I send these guys over... okay. Excuse me as I walk these heroes over there because I don't know how to path that far. Okay, send them over there. And after a little bit, let's just send them the rest of the way. It's fun to make the snowman fall, but I don't feel like it's really useful. There. Okay, I'm going to send them finally up over to there. where they can be of most use. I hope. Trying to figure out the strategy for this a little bit. So I definitely don't think I'm doing things exactly optimally, shall we say. I'm just waiting here for my HP to heal some more. Alright, now at this point I want to get the rock set up and just get my health restored. Because the next course of action is pushing through this champion of Balthazar. Yep. Wow, there's a lot of numbers showing up there. Thankfully, I've got some defense. I've got the snow down the shirt debuff being continuously applied. Don't really need it. That guy is really good at spamming that fancy skill he's got, isn't he? Okay. That should clear out the rest of that group. Okay, we're going to need to take out that champion of Balthazar floating around back there. Okay, good. Got that off at least. That's going to clear stuff out quite a lot. I'm going to be honest here. I actually thought that was going to be going down there. So I was a little surprised. Goody. Got some snowmen we can travel with. Isn't that nice? So the good news is I think these heroes are doing a pretty good job of holding that that front, as it were. I definitely feel like there's some quantity of dudes that's being specifically sent to wherever I am. Not sure on that front. Good. Clear that out. There's always a big group coming, right? And it's to some extent a question of numbers, because we got quite a lot of dudes here. Ugh, that's annoying. I'm just gonna have to sit here for the moment. I will get rezzed at 20 minutes in. I feel like after we manage to push this side, it will be easier to then get that one. But interesting seeing the griffins. I'm used to griffins in the snowy Shiver Peak areas of having Spellbreaker, which is quite strong against spells, obviously. So much as it interrupts or it prevents negative spells from being cast on you. I am just really reacting very poorly in terms of like speed to I'm being suddenly slammed by all of the projectiles. Of course, I'm also getting knocked down, so. Well, what are you guys doing over there if that thing got taken down? I don't know. I'm going to move them back there and put them on fight. I'm going to go ahead and put all my heroes on fight. Get them all aggressive. Yeah, you get all kinds of aggressive. Okay. Get my hidden rock going. And then let's oh my goodness. So much snow. Like, seriously, being out in front in this is super dangerous. Definitely let the snowman lead. Part of what happens there is they all have hidden rocks going, so that first volley just knocks you down, which certainly complicates everything. I don't feel like that purple skill is particularly good. Well, the main thing is having the thing up, you know? I don't know how much being blind affects that guy negatively. I kind of hope it affects him more than it probably does, but... Well, we are slowly but surely making our way in here. Yeah, I get that it's under attack. What do you want me to do about it? I have some heroes there. Are they not? Yeah, they're doing stuff. Probably just getting love tapped, but unfortunately I don't... It would have been nice if they'd stuck it under allies so I could see where it was at health-wise. Did not. That snowball thing doesn't actually have any bearing on whether or not the enchantment's working. Certainly look like it, though. We almost have that guy down. Those champions of Balthazar are definitely different than the generals of Balthazar, though. They're a lot more dangerous. At this point, though, I just kind of need to hope that those heroes are able to hold that appropriately and try to make my way here and break through this. Because I'm not winning this if I'm not taking the things down. Of course, we're going to have some waves of humbugs and stuff to work through. Targephone, like, it's a skill, sure, but a bit of a peculiar one. This feels like it's made for the standard PvP snowball fight stuff rather than preemptively get that up. Yeah, and again, the generals of Balthazar, they use the advanced snowball that I do, right? They're much more analogous to, like, you know, what I am. Which I think is the point. That's a big group. Man, that skill 3 is just so strong. But it's also just so important to what we're trying to do here. Yeah, I see your Snow Flurry. Man. Glad for the stronger snow cone skill. Why did everything... Oh, I must have just gotten a morale boost for no obvious reason. Thankfully, the champions do not seem to have any health regen. Yeah, because this guy's basically gone. Okay, cool. We've gotten a champion. Now we need to get the other one down. The fact that 0 damage triggers is kind of annoying. Ugh. It just happened. Oh. Okay, you can't go over too far. I mean, we got that guy pretty low. The problem is just, like, the regularness of the troops makes it really hard to push all the way through. Or it just makes it take a long time to push all the way through, so. Obviously, this episode is going to be entirely this, by the way. There's no realistic way for it to be more than this. Which is what I was anticipating, by the way, so it's not surprising to me or anything. But yeah, this is definitely a MOBA. Just also what I was anticipating it would be. This, by the way, was not a part of Winter's Day originally. It was added at some point in time. As one might suppose from how or what it does. Well, and for one thing too, this skill icon, the snow flurry icon, is the snowstorm skill icon for the dwarf, and well, can't do anything if I'm getting interrupted like that. So basically what I'm saying is the skill icon wasn't in Guild Wars until the Eye of the North expansion, and Winter's Day was obviously being done way before that. Okay, well, I think we have all of our champions still, at least, right? Yeah, it looks like we have all of our champions still. So some of these things have received love taps, but overall they're doing okay. And I just want to make sure things stay that way, you know? Yeah, at least there's some of the crazy good snowstorm thing going on over there. Oh, hi. You'd like to be knocked down now, thank you. Ah. Okay, enough of the health regen. Yeah, I'm just really focused on trying to work my way to the champion. There we go. Dropping that early enough was really helpful right there. Okay, the pink things are the boundary. That would make sense. Oh, I got a lot of ranger spam. Let's not have you do stuff, shall we? Wow, I've gotten so many experience points from this that I've gained a skill point. That's kind of interesting. Wow, look at those numbers. Just look at them. Cool. I don't know how resilient this beacon of Balthazar is going to be. But it looks like being able to drop snow flurries on it is pretty good. Mash that one button. Yeah! Beacon of Balthazar has been destroyed. It will no longer summon forces of the battlefield. Now, I think we might be able to go around, but that doing so is going to cause us to come into contact with some strong dudes. Let's see. So there's a champion of Grenth over that way. Yeah, this is... Oh, but this is just a bunch of generals. Like, generals are not pushovers by any means, but they're not, like... that worrisome, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, this is feasible to get through is what I'm trying to communicate. Especially since they're all technically bosses, so them dying gives us morale boosts. That helps. Because that means we get our snow forts back, is what I'm saying. So getting the ice fort back means that we can protect ourselves. Okay, cool. So now all I need to do is make my way around here. Now, when I die, I'm going to go back up that way probably. But goes sideways. Okay, I'm going to tank a little bit. Yeah, kind of not surprised by that happening. Okay, but see, the difference here then is once I respawn at 3630, I will be able to make my way over to here and then unflag those heroes to bring them with me. So, it's going to work out great, I think. Yeah, wow, look at how many they've been defeating. This is definitely a bit challenging for the heroes, but the other thing is that we'll be having fewer spawns because we won't be having the Balthazar-themed spawns come through here. And oh my goodness, look at this giant pile of these guys. They stopped a lot there before things were taken down. And the other thing is we've got stuff spawning from both places. So we definitely have a stronger position at this point. Well, I mean, I was hoping to kind of get that skill off. On account of it being really useful. Although not strictly speaking critical. Yeah, and here's where we're joining up from... our dude's going from the other direction. So that's going to really strengthen things for us, I think. You guys get a snowstorm. Enjoy! Okay, we just need to take out this last champion of Grenth. And, okay, so before we go, well, okay, whatever, that's fine. Okay, cool, Champion of Grenth has fallen. That's really important. Now we can focus on getting down this Beacon of Grenth. I think we'll probably get this done before 40 minutes has elapsed, so that'll be good. Almost there. Drop last snowstorm. Yeah, I've been victorious. I win. I receive 500 gold and some gifts and some frosty tonics. Yeah. Cool. Well, now that I've been victorious, that's going to go ahead and conclude this episode. So until next time, everyone. Take care. Goodbye. I need to wait for this Temple of Ages text to fade so I can wave with my face not being obscured. Goodbye.